well, shack update. At least in here, I no longer have Bluetooth wiring. Got a couple network jacks, a bunch of power plugs all set up. This will have a switch that will switch on my lights up above. More networks. I have 4 network plugs that will be down here, and then that's the main light switch. New power all over here. Ready for sheetrock. Now there's still Bluetooth power, don't get me wrong. It's not hooked up to the panel yet. That will be done after I get the sheetrock up, just because it's easier to, when you're doing sheetrock work, to cut around it that way than it is dealing with all the power plugs and everything else on top of it. So I think we're done as far as wiring goes. I have 2 more network cables to run yet. Those will be going over in that corner and that corner. They're on the brick wall. So those I just need to do before I run the or put it in the ceiling. I gotta figure out where I'm putting the lights yet in here, so you still see they're still hanging yet. Those are not hooked up at all yet. So once I get the grid work up, then I'll get those positioned where they need to go. But I'm getting closer. Hindsight, I should have done a sub panel. Hindsight, cheaper, actually. I thought it'd be more expensive, but it actually been cheaper. And then I would have left the 15 amp circuit on one side of the house. I would have done or one side of the room, 20 amp on this side of the room, and then the 220 would be feeding into it. That would then feed everything else. And then I could really split everything up into a couple more circuits, so I could just, spread the load out just a little bit more. But oh well, hindsight's always 20/20 in that respect. So, and I didn't realize those like $50 you can get a sub panel. I was thinking they're more. So in my head it was like, this is cheaper. But 100 and I don't know, 25 feet of 12-2 wire, and everything has been replaced. I'm running Cat 6 in here, so everything will be Cat 6 going forward as well. Eventually, I have this closet here that I've had a long-term dream of. I initially thought here, but maybe over here running the network closet. I know it's dark because I took the light out and it's all hooked up to the same power, but I was thinking running a network here. That way everything's out of the stairwell. You've probably, if you look back at old videos, I have everything in the stairwell. And that was because I had renters down here and I wanted easy access to my network stuff. So that will be resolved as well. And I think if I leave it right that corner there, all I have to do is pull most of those wires out. They can run right to there. Maybe I have to make them shorter, but making them shorter versus making them longer is always easier. So I think that's it for now, at least until I get sheetrock. Get sheetrock up and get everything plastered, and then I can start getting the grid work back up on the ceiling. Yes, it will remain a suspended ceiling. Just gonna be easier, and always easier to run more stuff across the room. So the only other question is how I'm gonna run coax across here yet. I debated going right above the ceiling, which actually might be more economical sense in that respect. Or I've also thought about just the little thing hooks that can suspend it below the ceiling, but I don't know yet for sure. I'm kicking things back and forth. It'd be easier if I just run it up into the ceiling and run it back down on the ceiling. Maybe I could 3D print a little pipe type thing to run it, rather than you going to buying electrical conduit or whatever. But we'll figure it out one thing at a time. So from here, it's sheetrock. I think I got to clean up some stuff here a little bit on the other side. You've probably seen a little bit of a mess. And then I should be able to start doing some sheetrock work here shortly. I don't know when yet. The wire was a little spendier than I was initially planning, so we'll see. So until next time, 7-3.